What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Real Funny as fuck, we back here again with another YouTube reaction video. Man, this time we get to see what happens when cops get hit with big shit. Reverse psychology, you feel me? Let's see what happens when they get built to ass. Even though that shit is not even help fucking. Even though they has been getting BTA on a daily. Let's get it.
Imagine this, cops versus criminals in a high-speed, high-stakes showdown where the bad guys wield overpowered weapons. Sometimes even the police need to improvise to bring justice to the streets. From AK-47 shootouts to wild pursuits through crowded cities, these cases are nothing short of jaw-dropping. You won't believe how these intense situations unfold. Grab some buttery popcorn and get ready for when cops face overpowered weapons. This is
I got my chocolate chip cookie now.
Police chases with massive vehicles. Michigan State troopers were on the lookout for a woman driving a Winnebago. Multiple checkpoints were set up, but she managed to elude early attempts to stop her. The hunt began when the RV was seen running a red light and the driver refused to stop for the officers. Behind the wheel was Linda Mankel, a woman with an extensive criminal history.
Should I close the lane to you?
Hey, firm, she moved towards me. I was fully marked.
Okay. I'll get him stopped here. Let me let her up, get up the freeway.
I'm clear.
Yeah, she's scared shitless right now.
69 miles an hour.
She got two troopers on her.
The slow speed chase lasted 17 minutes, with the officers reaching a top speed of 85 miles per hour. Even though she was driving on flats, she was determined to escape law enforcement.
On flats?
Go ahead. 6064.
That shit funny as hell.
6414. Go ahead.
She giving it her all right now.
On this, they come all the way probably from Elm on 46, erratic driving, passing on the shoulder.
I know that noise is annoying as hell right now.
Stop sticks on it.
And she just pushed it through.
Tried to take out 6466, so.
Clear, so it sounds like a pursuit on a Winnebago. Anyone in position?
57 on the post. Try and get position here. 37, can't load on follow-up. I can start that way.
She's back westbound. I can't feel they're going to get back to the highway.
She is dogging the fuck at this RV.
It looks like they just flipped around, probably heading back towards 131.
How she got this her back tires right
We're
now.
going the wrong way on northbound. Permission.
Oh Lord.
6414 southbound and the northbound.
You definitely gotta pay that ass now.
Speed's at 43. Permission to pit.
Southbound and the northbound, speeds at 43. Requesting permission to pit.
The officer felt it was his time to make a move and presented a plan to the team. He felt it was time to pit the RV.
Me. Lord. I ain't gonna lie, I would have been pitted her ass and just fuck the consequences.
Still southbound, speeds at 45.
Now this bitch really just, now she really on.
5-3 from 6-6, just follow her. I'll try and break the traffic up. Cutting across.
Location.
She's still southbound.
Still southbound 131, 1400.
You the only
From the
motherfucker.
front rotor of the RV, the officers recognized an opportunity and seized it. The suspect was finally taken into custody.
CY6 is passed, so Kent County can monitor on the sucker.
I'll call you back.
Kent County says if you need stop 6, let them know.
Looks like County's at 14 miles on the northbound pass.
Kent County's got the freeway shut down at 12 miles.
Overly fucked.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car!
Did she just say I wasn't driving?
No! Get on the ground! Get on the ground! Hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! Hands behind your back! Now!
Mankel faced 10 charges, but 7 of them were dismissed in exchange for pleading no contest to third-degree fleeing a police officer, assault with a dangerous weapon, and malicious destruction of police property. She was sentenced to a minimum of 4 years and a maximum of 10. Had she pleaded not guilty, she would have faced the possibility of spending the rest of her life in prison. 33-year-old parolee stole. In the San Gabriel Valley on November 9, 2022, law enforcement officers were dispatched to locate a stolen vehicle. That vehicle would be the first of many, as the driver was willing to do whatever it took to escape capture.
Not the
How his
first
plan
of many.
played out.
David, we were up over in Knott's Berry Farm, looked out the window, and what do you have? Another pursuit. This is eastbound 91 freeway, just past the 5 freeway.
Pushing it.
Unclear which agency is pursuing this vehicle. Right now, he's going so fast, there's nobody right behind him, but very erratic driving, getting off of the 91 freeway. It's a black Honda Civic. He's pulling over and maybe thinking about dumping the vehicle. There goes the driver's side door opening up, and he is either going to walk or run away here. Dropped his phone, and now maybe getting in the vehicle. We'll see here. It looks like he's very, very agitated, in a rush to get away from that vehicle. Getting in a pickup truck. We'll see if he, okay, yeah, he does not. He does, I was going to say maybe he happens, yeah, he's breaking into the pickup truck. For maybe the possibility of the fact that it might be running out of gas. So if the gas is low, and if it's a stolen car, that would have made a lot of sense. Now he's parking it in a parking spot once again. Clearly, really trying to get rid of this vehicle, and now running through this subdivision here. We'll try and get across here. It looks like it's going to be North Schooner Lane as he runs through these townhomes. Stay on him right here. He's just running around this building here. Looks like he's coming up on another couple of cars parked here, a van and a small red compact car. Looks like he's trying to break in to the van. He finds an open door in that white van, and now you can see the black and whites pulling up right behind him. He's blocked in. He's inside the car, likely trying to hotwire it at this point, and you can see they have, as he puts it in reverse, he's going up and down, trying to, well, he has nowhere to go here. He's really trying to ram that car out of his way.
It looks like it's finally over, right? Nope, not by a long shot. This thief is just getting started.
Not sure if they both came from that same patrol car, but I only see those 2 officers on foot, and he is just going back and forth. Now he's created some room to escape here, and he's going to probably try and ram it again or do a 4-point turn and turn it around. He's got to turn it all the way around without hitting that tree, and he may have a couple minutes to do it here, because what else can those officers do? They really don't have many options. Here comes the backup. Here comes backup. Head to head. This is dangerous.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, we're in the Norwalk area, I think, now, as he comes up. Well, no, he's not in Norwalk yet, but look at this. He's going through that gas station without any tire on that left right, that left rear
That
wheel
was too
almost
risky.
struck several vehicles there in
That
the
was
jam
too
now. Lots of
risky.
traffic
Oh.
ramming into all of these
Oh.
cars here. Again, this is northbound
He's
Carmenita
done.
Road now.
He's
and
done.
It's not moving. He's stuck. Now he's stuck. Probably not aware. Well, now he's aware. I was going to say he might not even be aware that his wheel's on fire, but certainly he's aware of the fire under the hood. More pieces flying out there as this vehicle is starting to come apart. And Fullerton PD, as he gets out of the vehicle, crawls out of the passenger window and is now running for it northbound Carmenita Road. Running up northbound Carmenita at Leffingwell Road as he crosses the street. We've seen this person make several desperate attempts to hijack other vehicles. We will see. Look at this, a confrontation inside the house, a family home, and now we're going to come around the front here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at this. He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He's in the truck. He just
Yeah, I better get that damn
There's
dog.
a dog under that truck. Oh my goodness, look at this. He just stole the, oh my god, oh my goodness.
Lord.
Oh my goodness. This is incredible. This is incredible.
Finally, after more than an hour
Damn.
pursuing the vehicle, his
Damn.
game playing is over.
Head on, head on, head on. Unbelievable. Head on with another car. And here comes not even a pit maneuver, but they rammed into him from behind.
The
into
same-
a gas station. Folks getting gas at the corner of Gale and Hacienda.
I'm about to say,
into a
I hope
gas
it ain't
pump,
the same
and
gas
now
station.
he's going to try and get out probably, but he's going to put it out in reverse. Unbelievable. They are using force. Deadly force is being employed at this moment to try and stop this madness in the middle.
King,
They have stopped. They have stopped. The wheel is off. That front left wheel is off. Yep. Is it still going? Still going. So his foot's on the gas. Unbelievable. Tactical tools at their disposal if they face any resistance. But the first order of business is going to be clearing that driver's side window. The glass breaker is being employed, ramming the driver's side window, and now getting a much clearer view that we will keep somewhat. There is movement. He's moving. He is moving. I saw his hand. The back seat appears clear. Wow. Stepping out of the vehicle. Whoa. Whoa. What in the world?
Your body got tired of running.
I'm sorry. I'm speechless. I mean, this is just, incredible.
The suspect's identity and charges brought against them are unknown at this time. Aaron Shelton. In Carroll County, Georgia, on April 12, 2021, an officer on patrol attempted to perform a traffic stop on a Nissan Sentra that he clocked doing more than 100 miles per hour on the interstate. What the officer assumed was a routine case of speeding quickly turned deadly. The driver sped off with a reasonable head start on the officer. The driver was later identified as Aaron Shelton. As an officer pulled up beside the car, Pierre had a surprise. He was holding an AK-47 assault rifle, and he intended to use it. At that point, multiple other officers were called to join the pursuit.
Gosh. But they be like Rambo.
sergeant was shot in the head and his car crashed into a ditch.
What?
The situation had turned deadly and it wasn't over. Officers were looking for strategic locations to end the situation without further casualties.
Disable them.
Another officer thought he was in a safe position, but soon found out that he wasn't. As he left his position in front of the car, the gunman soon walked right by it. The gunman, Pierre Shelton, was later killed by law enforcement officers.
He's on my car! He's on my car!
Aaron Shelton was charged with first-degree murder, fleeing and assaulting a law enforcement official. He was sentenced to life in prison plus 190 years. Ways Green. On October 2nd, 2023, officers in Corona, California attempted to stop a vehicle that was reported stolen by the owner. The work truck was allegedly stolen by 26-year-old Niquez Green, and when the officers located her, she had no intention of surrendering, and she led them on a long chase.
The Anaheim PD helicopter, as well as the California Highway Patrol helicopter, who is tracking the progress of this pursuit as well. Anaheim PD down low, California Highway Patrol way up high above Air 7, and all eyes on that work truck. A stolen work truck with at least a driver in the front there, unclear whether there's anybody else inside this stolen vehicle. But the driving fairly composed here, stopping for red lights and then slowing down, now going right through that red light there at Chandler Street, continuing now in the westbound direction at a slow pace here. It's pretty much a bona fide slow speed chase at this point, doing about 40 miles per hour, maybe pushing a little higher now. You can see 3 units behind him, 3 La Habra PD units who have maintained visual of this pursuit throughout. And now they are continuing here without any further help here. But again, they have come all the way from La Habra to try and nail this vehicle down and get him off the road. In the meantime, we are unclear whether it's a male or a female, but from a glimpse we saw just a moment ago through the driver's side window, it almost appeared to be a female driver, although we have not yet confirmed that. Still, though, heading westbound on Chandler Street.
The driver soon makes a shocking decision, and what was just a high-speed chase became something else entirely.
Coming to a stop at the green light at the entrance ramp. Look at that, pulling into reverse, reversing into that La Habra PD unit. That primary unit standing still as that work truck rams into the hood of that SUV. Look at this, ramming in again in reverse. That work truck now pulling it into reverse, ramming into the front of that PD unit for no apparent reason here, but the charges have just been amped up dramatically here as he pulls into an industrial area. And look at this wild pit there, full speed into the front of the work truck, boxing him in here, and now they will be forced to use force if this driver does anything threatening whatsoever. Look at this, backing up into those black and whites. He's backing up and shoving those units out of the way, desperate to get away. Officers with their guns drawn, and the K-9 unit now, look at this, over the tree, through the trees, and trying to get away. He's through private property, running through a fence here. He's trying to ram through a fence.
When it seemed like it couldn't get any crazier, it got a lot crazier. After the woman escaped what looked like an inescapable scenario, she decided to exit the vehicle and play in traffic before entering a nearby restaurant. The pursuing officers poured into the building after her.
Be calling for backup here, and now California Highway Patrol may very well be getting involved sooner rather than later. Look at this. These vehicles are going to, look at that! The primary unit ramming full speed again. That vehicle is now disabled. The primary unit is now completely disabled. That work truck taking the fence with him and now getting on to the freeway, I think. He just got onto the freeway. He's going the wrong way on the freeway. He's going the wrong way on the 91. He's going eastbound on the westbound side of the 91 freeway. A stolen work truck ramming into police officers, refusing to pull over after what was a relatively tame pursuit, has now gone completely off the rails here as we now go eastbound on the 91 freeway with debris being dragged along the freeway. That work truck ramming into 3 separate La Habra PD units, those officers jumping out of their vehicle with their guns drawn and then ramming full speed into this work truck. And now this work truck appears to be having mobility issues now, as he faces oncoming traffic. He's come to a standstill as he faces oncoming traffic on the westbound side of the 91 freeway. He went full bumper cars with those La Habra PD units and then rammed over a fence, took out a tree, and it looks like that front left wheel might be in trouble there. I can't tell. I can't tell whether that is it just my view here or if that the whole front might be crooked. That front axle looks a little bit messed up, but now look at this. Look at the agitated driver behind the wheel here. This driver creating lots of havoc now, and now there's going to be a major confrontation as soon as California Highway Patrol gets into position here. Look at that. It's a female driver. A female driver jumping out of the vehicle, running into a cross lane. Look at this. Oh my goodness. The female driver running across the 91 freeway. Those drivers don't see her. She is not well. She's not well. She's not well, and she is now running for it, crossing all lanes of the 91 freeway, now using the shoulder. You see the night sun up above there by the California Highway Patrol. This woman continuing the run of her life as she has now made it to the other side of the freeway looking for a hiding spot at a Denny's. She's at a Denny's parking lot on the other side of the 91 freeway. She abandoned the work truck, and now she's trying to wave down somebody for some assistance here. She is a desperate individual who is acting very, very erratic. The wig just fell off.
Not
Guys,
the wig
this is
fell off.
out of control. This is just out of control. This person now running through the front of the Denny's and now into the Denny's. Running into the Denny's. Or Carl's Jr. Is there a Carl's Jr. or it's the Denny's? So there's a Carl's Jr. next door. That person just ran into the Denny's with, I think those may be the original La Habra PD units. I can't tell. They certainly can't all be because
this
at least
man
one of those
about
units was
foods
pretty
and
much
shit.
disabled. And now you can see a number of officers entering the
I'm talking about
restaurant
the
here,
damn car.
going inside the Denny's to place that person under arrest.
Eventually, the suspect emerged from the restaurant, securely in police custody, and the threat was over.
Here we'll see that suspect walked out of the front of the restaurant, and here she is. There she is. Finally, they've been able to take her into custody. After hiding out inside that restaurant, it appears that she was locked up somewhere in there, and they have finally been able to extract her from this restaurant, now placing her under arrest after what was just a wild and crazy pursuit ending here in Corona.
Miss Green was charged with assault with a deadly weapon against officers, possession of stolen property, and evading. Joshua Gonzalez. On December 18, 2021, in Vineland, New Jersey, officers responded to West Park Drive after receiving a report that a man was destroying property with a backhoe. When they arrived, they immediately saw the suspect, who was later identified as 20-year-old Joshua Gonzalez. The officers tried to stop Gonzalez as he damaged several homes, 3 police cars, an ambulance, and an occupied civilian vehicle. This had all the signs that it was going to end badly.
Unless we're directly involved with this.
6, send it to where the other vehicle was struck by this car.
I just struck a police car.
What, bro?
Hey, is anybody in that car? Do we have a police officer in that car that was just struck?
6, negative. It's my vehicle. 29 and
Damn.
26 have been totaled.
District being called, chief of police. Copy.
Come on.
They're not giving a fuck right now.
Right behind you, he's going south.
Hey,
Two police cars completely destroyed.
I'm already knowing.
Alright?
He's swinging me.
We're headed
Going to work.
Pennsylvania.
Alright, come back to
We're gonna have you sit down, okay?
At this point, this is a pursuit. We are in pursuit of this
I'm gonna.
vehicle. Hey, they're screaming. Louis, you gotta get up here.
He called him bitch in
The
there.
worst outcome was realized. An officer fired his weapon at Gonzalez,
What?
and his shots hit the mark. The 30-minute game that Gonzalez played with the officers cost him his life. Paramedics pronounced him dead at the scene 20 minutes later.
handcuff, hold up. What did you say? CPR, CPR. CPR. 7, 8, 9, 10.
Grand jury recognized that those shots were justified and there was no punishment for the officer. Skirvin. On January 8, 2024 in Montgomery County, Ohio, a man led law enforcement officers on a high-speed chase after he allegedly ran over a 35-year-old woman who visited him at his home. The man was 55-year-old James Skirvin, and he didn't just use his car to escape, he decided to use a gun as well. Let's see how that all worked out for him. Within the first 3 minutes of the chase, all responding officers were made aware that James had a weapon with him and in the front seat. All caution was necessary, and this wasn't a standard pursuit. As smoke continued to pour from James's truck and it looked like he was out of options, he did the unthinkable and veered towards law enforcement vehicles.
Damn, he said, fuck it, I'm gonna get my enemy for real. Oh. They sending your ass under the jail.
More than a dozen officers approached the crash site, ready to end any existing threat in the blink of an eye.
He's overly fucked.
James Skirvin was charged with felony assault with a deadly weapon and domestic
Hey,
violence.
buddy, alright. Man, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe for more. It's been your boy Real. Peace.